Yes, hello everyone. I believe you're doing well. Welcome to this wonderful class. I hope you have been having a nice morning. And today we want to discuss something. Kindly, if you can hear me, just give a thumbs up. Just give a thumbs up. And then remember the last time we discussed about the law of banking. Yes, I can see very many of you giving thumbs up. Thank you so much. And this confirms we are together. So I want to share something here for us to understand today what we want to learn about. There's a link I'm sharing, I've sent to the chat box. Just click it and then tell me what the link is about. Just you will see a question there. As soon as possible, you find it, just fill it in. And then our topic today is about corporate governance. And that's what we want to discuss. So allow me to share something here as you also continue filling that link. I want to see how you guys are responding. I believe you can see my screen. My screen is well visible. So I'm waiting for you guys. Write anything you know about corporate governance. I can see one is typing here. Let me see what that one has typed. There's hierarchy. Okay, you can see it very well also there. Once you type yours, you can see yourself. Write anything you know about corporate governance. Yes, I can see one vote. I'm waiting for the rest of you because that is our topic of the day. What do you know about corporate governance? Just write anything you know about it. If you have a challenge of joining that link, tell me. I'm still waiting for more of you writing what you know about corporate governance. So far we have one. Another one is typing here. You can see it clearly. Just type, just type. We have limited time. I'm waiting for one more so that I can continue. Write anything you know about corporate governance. There's a link if you have joined the late, which is not supposed to be. There's a link there in chat box. You need to click and then fill according to that question. It says write anything you know about corporate governance. Yes, very well, very well, very well. I can see the other person is saying set of rules that govern also company management. You can see for yourself from that screen. I believe it's visible. Yes, thank you so much. So far so good. We have three words, set of words here. Number one, the first person said hierarchy. There's also a set of rules that govern, and also there's company management. Thank you so much for those who have engaged themselves here. And allow me now to share my notes so that all of you can see the other notes that I want to share. So far so good. We have seen a few aspects of what is corporate governance. So 1 minute I share the rest of the notes here. All right. Once you see my notes, follow me. Can you see them? Okay. I believe now it's visible enough. Yes. It's okay. It's okay on your end. Give me a thumbs up. All right. So our learning outcome today, we want to discuss about, we want to see the definition of corporate governance. And then the second learning outcome is to identify principles of corporate governance. Now, from what we had seen from our engagement from Slido, we can clearly say that corporate governance, it refers to the system of rules. This is whereby it practices and processes by which organizations are directed and controlled. You can realize the reason why there's corporate governance here. You remember that the corporate governance is a framework. It is a fundamental system of rules that controls, whereby the reason why it controls, it protects the stakeholders' interest, and also it promotes sustainable growth of a company, and also it builds investors' confidence. And that's why we need to have this corporate governance in place in our companies. So now, since we have identified the definition, now we want to see what are the principles of the corporate governance. And with this one, allow me to take you into groups, breakout rooms. Maybe in few minutes, we see if we can define before I give you some of the these ones. Now we want to discuss about the principles of corporate governance. So in your groups, you can just clearly say to yourself what you understand. Then thereafter, we will come and have good decision thereafter. So I believe you are in a group. I'll be joining each group and see what's happening.
The principles of
corporate governance ama sijui ni gani? I think ni hiyo. What are some of the principles?
Actually first. Principles of cooperative understand. So ni principles of cooperative governance ama?
Yeah, principles of corporate governance.
Principles of cooperative, whereby we have transparency, accountability. Thank you.
I think that's fine.
I think now we have discussed something. I'm waiting for one to join. Let me see who was not joined. All of us are in. Thank you. So allow me to give you 1 minute each from two groups that we had. What did you learn about the principles of corporate governance? Yes, anyone? Group one?
Accountability. Yes.
Okay,
Hello.
to chip in because of the network issues. From our group, we had around 2 principles where we talked about accountability and transparency. Thank you.
Okay, group two, and anyone else?
Yes. We talked about responsibility.
All right, thank you so much. So allow me to give you some of the ones that we haven't mentioned. Of course, we have mentioned accountability. This is whereby the directors must be able to be answerable to any action or decision which I made. And then the other one is transparency, which one of you has commented on. It helps in terms of reducing what we call fraud, something like that. So it's so transparent that it's open for any communications in terms of financial and any operations. And then the other one is fairness. This one no one mentioned. Fairness. This one is all about the equal, and also the how you can protect the minority in the stakeholders, whereby there is no threat, there's no anything in terms of, so there's equity in terms of having fairness. And then another one is responsibility. Once as a corporate governor, in terms of this one, you need to be responsible in any decisions, in any operations. You need to also adhere to ethical standards. It is our responsibility as corporate governance to also have it. There's also one which is very critical once you go out there. It is the integrity and ethical conduct. This one, it is organizing the honesty and also the moral behavior. Don't go out there in terms of the way you dress, in terms of the way you behave, and then you make it open to your bosses. I don't want to say that it's not only the bosses, but you need to make yourself be credible to the stakeholders. So I believe we are together. And then one last one, it's all about independence. So the key aspects of independence is whereby you need to provide a basis of oversight and also objective of the decision making in terms of the government. One last one, you also check on sustainability, which is very common, and those are the aspects that the principles that we can identify. There's so many of them. And I would like you go and look on them as we finish our session. Now, in your chat box, write anything you know about what you have learned today. Just write anything you have learned today. What to see in our chat box very clearly. Yes, I'm waiting in our chat box. Yes, Mr. Digo is saying the relationship between company management. Yes, well done, sir. Anyone else? What have you learned today? What have you learned today? Yes, there's one here from Faith. Responsibility is a principle of corporate governance. Very well taken. One last comment. Wanjiru, she's saying transparency and fairness for all. Yes, that is very good. That is very well taken. Any question? Any question? Obure, you have learned about the definition of corporate governance. Thank you so much. So I want you to go write those corporate governance. Don't copy, because I'll share this PowerPoint to you. Don't copy exactly what I've written. Just go sit down. That's my assignment. Go sit down, paraphrase everything in your notebook. And then in that one page, take a photograph of it, or a picture, or a snapshot, and then post it to your e-portfolios. I'll go around to check. That is after next week. So the next week, The next week class, I will expect each and every one of you have written and also shared your photos to your e-portfolios. Thank you so much. If there is no another question, allow me to end my session there, and have a lovely day.
Thank you, Mwalimu.
Thank you.
Mwalimu, tufunze hiyo ya Slido.